Friends, in this video, we are trying to talk about what could be the set of personal liability that should be followed by our food business operator. It particularly encompasses some of the important parameters like the most importantly premise. Apart from premise, the registration or license should be there. Followed by that, what could be certain set of food handlers we have or the FBO have, medical certification of all the systems, the requirement, maybe the packaging, labeling requirement. So these are the personal liability. The people whom engaged by the FBO for handling the food practices again having the personal liability of the FBO. So we go into the details of the specific personal liability practices specifically followed for the food handler. So it is the liability of the FBO that whomsoever food handlers are present at the premise to maintain the safety from them, it is the personal liability. Personal liability overview, most importantly, we have to engage the food handler. They should not breach any set of legal things. It means they must be having the proper health hygiene care. Apart from that, they should not be suffered from any set of infectious disease. Okay. Followed by that, some of the compliance requirement. So understanding the compliance is most importantly to prevent any set of legal breaches. In that, most importantly, they have to comply with the certain set of rules and regulations. And for that, they must require the food safety supervisor. That is the most important required practice for the same. Then some of the practices which could be followed to maintain the safety things. Most importantly, legal consequences. When we say legal, it could be mandatory thing, but definitely it is required in purview of the safety maintenance or some of the specific consequences which could be maintained for the food safety concern. So definitely no any violations could be made from the legal compliance point of view. Followed by that, product recall. That is again most important. Keep into account section number 28. This is specifically made for the food recall process. By any way, the food which is not safe if it is marketed. Please be with me. What is the word? Marketed. It means it is already present at the shelf of the retailer. So to move back the product from that point, that is called as the food recall process. And definitely it is most important to boost some of the important practices because it is not safe. And we have to, we could say procure, we have to make interest so that consumers' health could not be at problematic way. Then reputation damage by any way if there is a problem, and if by any way liability could not be fulfilled from the FBO point of view, then we could say reputation is at stake. That is not advisable. And finally, understanding compliance obligations. Now some of the compliance obligations are there that by rule we have to follow, but if we are unable to do that, then definitely we are liable for certain set of punishment. So that could be one of the problematic thing from the obligatory point of view for the FBO, for the food business operator point of view. Fine.